I can't remember why I wanted to do the giant panda. The giant panda has issues, well, has big issues itself in conservation. It's an extremely threatened species, and I think everybody knows it's the symbol of World Wildlife Fund. But also it has issues for me because it's such an iconic, kind of cute thing. I mean, it's basically a giant stuffy. And it's so much like a toy, even the full big adult, that I've hesitated doing them, but I decided I wanted to do it in its habitat. Now, I had never been to panda country when I did this painting, but I did a lot of research. Now, obviously, I'm not going to put them in the middle because that's too obvious and too corny, in a sense. Put them off to one side. I wanted to lay them back behind mist so that the scenery in the distance goes off in mist. And where they live is misty and humid a lot of the times. But then I wanted something to really take away from the panda. And there are a lot of rushing streams and waterfalls and rock outcrops in panda country. And so I based this stream on a stream by our summer cottage in Haliburton. So the waterfalls is actually Haliburton, Ontario. But having been to panda country since, it could really be in panda country. It works, so I was glad of that. But I don't think anybody would be smart enough to call me on it anyway. I deliberately put a bit of a fallen down branch in there because, again, I didn't want it to be too perfect. So I tossed that. The branch might have been there, or I might have added it. And I actually, in this case, I painted the waterfall on location. This painting is 3 by 4 feet, the original, and so it was hard to get an easel propped up in the right place at the right angle and where I could see the waterfall well enough. But I did manage, and so the foreground is painted in the plein air, as the French would say.